We've been doing this for years and stuff. And I mean, it sucks not getting on the way we want to be on and stuff. But at the same time, could you imagine if we were doing like OnlyFans this long, if it was a girl and not getting on like that to me, that's sadder than what I'm doing because putting my ass out there and then no one won't watch. It's one thing to be called ugly, but to put your ass out there and you thought for years like, yeah,
you might as well. I'm sorry. Hey, you have to bleep this one out later.
Hey everybody, welcome to the second unofficial episode, but the first official episode of the new EN Chatroom. There is no audio going on this time. Make sure that because all those things and stuff have no audio to them. So let me make sure. Yeah, see, no audio going to it. That's great. That's what you want to see. Anyway, all right. I'm your host Axel. As usual, most things on our channel. Hello, how are you? To me, over here is my lovely friend. And this specimen of a person.
Peace be with you.
He's my favorite 20-year-old right now.
Peace be with you.
No.
Yes, nigga.
I like some porn stars at 20.
First of all, you don't beat off to me, nigga. Let's start
as far as you know. Anyway, so guys, the first thing gotta make them comfortable first. The first thing we'll talk about today.
I was already uncomfortable.
We're talking about games you're looking forward to.
Oh, I thought it was about the carpet again.
No! The carpet! We're not going over the carpet. So,
I want to get this bitch hovering.
What games this year, or maybe like early next year, are y'all looking forward to the most? Because I'm kind of upset because I was looking forward to Make a Break. I'm gonna throw in trailers for it, but then I played the beta and I was like underwhelmed by it. I don't know why I was. I don't know why.
Well, you talking about a game that we already know that's coming out?
Mm-hmm. No, games that we know coming out. I was looking forward to Make a Break. I was like, oh, that looks fantastic. And I played. I was like, it was kind of generic and kind of boring, and the AI voice acting really didn't help. Like they had AI. I mean, that could be part of the beta because they didn't have actors at that point. I don't know. I played it, I was like, oh no.
So
you could put GTA up there.
But everybody, see, the thing is, I think that's just that's kind of expected at this point. Like, the hype for that's gonna be overly expected now.
Nah,
I will say,
I'm probably the only person on earth who does not give a flying fuck about GTA.
I'm pretty sure you're not the only person.
You're not the only person.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only gamer, hardcore gamer.
No.
You think other gamers don't look forward to GTA?
You gotta realize you are also part of a genre too. Like, I'm part of the action racing genre. He's part of the adventure and action genre. You're part of the niche indie.
I'm niche indie.
Indie is niche.
That's my category. You think I'm niche indie? I do like some
indie retro.
I do like some indie shit.
I'll hit you with indie retro.
Because every game I'm looking forward to is not a big AAA title. I'm looking forward to
100%.
Like AA or first time like Jump Ship. That's the first game that studio is making, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Now that's
gonna be a good game.
What's the company that made Outer Worlds? They're making another game that's
Adam Fall.
Oh, is that them?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
That game come out.
That come out like next month or something like that, right?
I'm
looking for that shit too.
Now, y'all heard of Rainbow Six Siege, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently, Ubi just released. I know. Bear with me, because as far as we're going, all AAA's have been really like suffering as of late.
Why they been firing people?
Well, no. It's not about the firing, because the people that they firing are people that actually did great jobs,
right?
On recent titles.
Yeah.
No, well, not recent, previous titles that were immaculate. I feel like it's direction. I feel like all the direction is just people that are coming in there not knowing what the hell they doing, and they're the ones trying to change the vibe and the narrative of these games and how they should be ran.
It's when you get it's always that thing of the artist versus the capitalist. You know, so it's like people above is like, we're gonna pay to make this game, but we want the game to be like this. So make this game. And the artists are like, well, we already done that game. We want to do something new. It's like, no, fuck you. Make this game because we already know this makes money.
Well, no, this is our money. It's not about this makes money. It's our money. So like, for example, a lot of people really wanted and what's that game called? Where you had your own mech suit, you was pretty much a mercenary, and you went out there. It was back when
really bad.
It wasn't really bad.
No, it was just kind of generic. It was like
it felt generic only because they didn't add none of the stuff that they planned on actually adding. And when they tried to make do on it,
it's EA, right? It's EA's game.
Yes, it's an EA game. It came out the same year Apex came out. It came out before Apex.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Some of the T.
No, because you're talking about Titanfall. No,
I was just about to say
Anthem.
Anthem.
Yeah. In my opinion, I really enjoy Anthem.
The gameplay was tight.
The fight mechanics.
The better story.
So I don't even think the story was the part. I think it was because most games don't have a really cohesive and solid story.
Well, most co-op online games
don't. Right. Because they're trying to compensate for the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah.
Partially.
What they should have done was had that game as it stood should have just been the multiplayer component, and then they should have made like a really good single player narrative to go with it.
Well, see, I don't think they were going to do that. I think they wanted to put more money in the multiplayer aspect because that's what ends up making the game more enjoyable itself. Like the game itself, in my opinion, was way better when you had, even if you had randos, just having other people with you, made the game way better.
I only had one session.
That get people played.
Yeah, I only had one session like that playing that game. It was Eric and my brother playing with me, and it was fun. And we still had a fourth random person, but that fourth random person flew ahead, did all the puzzles and stuff. And we used to try to figure out fight people behind us like that because we trying to know what the fuck going on. So
damn.
Yeah,
because I think that was before me and you got acquainted. Because that was when I first met Dom. That was when I first met Don.
No, because we was trying to record for the channel, so it was before. No, it wasn't.
This was before me and you met?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I think this time he was gone to military training. I'm telling you. No, the game came out. Yeah, the game came out before
we met, because I played it when it came out.
Oh, no. I'm talking about we was recording for the channel after we had already met, and it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I give it that much.
Because it came to Game Pass. And it was like, it was way out.
Yeah, I bought that bitch.
You bought it?
We ain't gonna talk about it. We'll talk about that off camera.
Oh, maybe we should talk about all games that we regret buying for full price. Yes, I got a few.
Let me go look at my Xbox library.
Let me see. I'm thinking some ones. Because now we're talking about games you're looking forward to. I'm sorry, Killer, what game you looking forward to?
Well, I was gonna finish with that Ubisoft one before Killer goes real quick. They confirmed that they're in the works of making a Rainbow Six Siege 2, which Siege had been running almost for the past 10 years.
Okay. Is it going to be a whole different game, different people?
I don't think it's going to be different people, but I think they're going to just kind of overhaul the whole game itself.
So they're going to pull an Overwatch?
I'm not going to say Overwatch because you have to think about it. When Overwatch overhauled itself, it did a Call of Duty thing, like a modern Call of Duty thing, where instead of you being able to go play the old title and it be separate from the new one, it completely overridden the old title with the new interface.
Oh, you can play. Well, before Black Ops 6, you could play the old Call of Duties before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was its own separate game instead of how Call of Duty now has everything in that one app. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because it meshes everything instead of it being a separate entity in itself.
My theory is that they keep trying to take up space on your hard drive so you can't play anything else.
I mean, or they just try to make you buy some from Seagate.
Nah, I think they're gonna haul up all your space so you can't even install it on the motherfucking game. So if you play a live service multiplayer game, it's our live service multiplayer game because we took up your whole fucking hard drive. I think that's literally my thing. Killer, I'm sorry, what's the game? GTA 6?
I already said.
You looking forward to GTA 6?
Nah, but I just said. Okay.
Oh, I mean, that's what everybody else looking forward to. What are you personally looking forward to?
City Skylines.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I think I came out.
it's on PC, but come to console.
Oh, okay. Now I'm looking forward to Jump Ship. I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
I think it is Adam Fall.
So that's from people that made Outer Wilds.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Or is it Outer Wilds? It's no. Because it's two different games. Because Outer Worlds was the space game.
Both of them space games.
Space, yeah.
What? For real?
Yes. Wait. One of them you could travel through space really easily. And the other one you was like trapped on a planet.
As far as I remember, it was Worlds that made this new one that's coming up.
Outer Worlds. Okay, now which one was Outer Worlds? Because I get both of them. Outer Wilds is the one like you had like a little spacecraft, and it was like a time loop game.
I think Worlds is the one where you travel through space.
But Outer Wilds.
You just said one of them you travel through space, and one of them you stuck on the planet.
Yeah, but Outer Wilds was like you literally had like this little solar system, and you had 3 days to solve the issue before the whole solar system blew up. And then it restarted. That's Outer Wilds. I played Outer Wilds. I didn't play Outer Worlds.
You know, a side note to that just sounds stressful as hell.
It is. I didn't play it because I was stressed out.
Man, so you have 3 days. Nigga, it takes 3 days to get off the plane.
No, but the tutorial literally teaches you how just to launch like immediately. And then like an hour later in game play, it blows up. And then you start back on the plane that you caught it from. You're like, what the fuck was that? You know, it's stressful because every plane got different gravity, different density and stuff. It's really fun. I wanted to finish it, but I could not find the wherewithal to do it. But I think it's on Game Pass right now.
It's just like No Man's Sky.
Nah,
Nah.
it has no crafting. You ain't got to worry about your managing inventory, about how to take off and shit. Ain't nothing like that. Nothing like No Man's Sky. Anyway,
we were talking about games that you regret buying.
yes, that's what I was saying. Games we regret buying. I'm trying to remember the most recent game I regret buying. I'm pretty. No, this is the last game I really bought. It was the Star Wars, which I did not regret buying. Star Wars Outlaws. I fucking love that game. That game is amazing. What's the last game I regret buying?
You know, the interesting thing I would say is that I regretted Monster Hunter. Surprisingly enough.
What made you regret it? Which Monster Hunter?
Rise, which is the most recent. Besides the new one that's about to release.
Yeah, I said that one. What's the new one called?
I don't remember.
Some wild.
It's
something wild.
It's a open beta.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I know it's open beta. You know, I will say this, even though I enjoy this game to the core, and I feel like it's because it was short-sighted, it's Starfield.
I didn't buy it though.
I don't think I bought it. I think it's still on my. But fuck it, I pay for it because I pay for fucking Game Pass.
No, I'm not counting any game I get through Game
Man, fuck that.
I can't regret buying a free game because Game Pass is your online play anyway. So I can't.
That's if you bundle it.
No, there is no online way out.
Yeah.
Pass anymore. There is
I told you
Xbox Live.
I told you it's just
what, Killer?
Yeah, Xbox Live.
No, I'm saying there's no live without Game Pass anymore.
No, I'm talking about the not Ultimate, the cheaper version. What the core? What the $10?
Besides Space Marines, I haven't bought any other
Yeah,
game.
that's what I'm saying. Oh,
And the only
Space
reason-
Marine was not a regret. Space Marine was not.
I'm regretting it because we weren't playing it. But I wasn't gonna say that because we just recently started back touching bases.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought this week we were going to be working on the rest of it.
I mean, we can. Nothing but a phone call and some time to the side, brother. As long as you get it working, so
We'll see. We'll see what the rest of this week looks
because
like.
it's just really. I mean, I work, but I mean, I'm usually done by 5 o'clock every day.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah, I mean,
Because when I work, I get off around 8, and then that's the end of my day.
yeah, I mean, you see that take care of your family and stuff, so.
As it goes.
Okay, so that's that topic. Let's just go ahead and. I mean, Killer, game you regret buying? I know when you buy a game, you be really skeptical because.
Nah, all my games where I get at least like 10-20% off anyway. So
Yeah, you don't buy nothing like. No, not true. You do buy some games brand new.
that's because I really like.
Yeah, but then.
Other than that,
yeah,
no.
yeah, I'm the same way. I bought Suicide Squad. I hadn't even booted that bitch up, and I still didn't buy it. I didn't buy it full price though. I got the whole like bundle set.
It was a $5 jump.
Yeah, it was $5. It was like 95% off. I said, well, this is stupid not to buy at this point.
Just for you still not to boot it.
I still ain't booted up. I know what the gameplay is like. You know what? It's so funny. I was talking to my brother the other day. I finally got a hold of him, and we was talking about Suicide Squad, and I told him what I would do to fix the game. Like if you're gonna do it, you had to do live service thing. You had to play Suicide Squad, and you had to kill the Justice League. Then make it like a moral choice thing. Make it where it's like, because we already know we established this in the Batman universe with the Arkham stuff. Make Batman not one of the boss fights, because honestly, that's gonna be an easy boss fight. Because technically, he's a human. Why the fuck would we fight anyway? But
because he's Batman.
Make it where it's like Amanda Wall's like, here to kill the Justice League, you gotta go do X, Y, Z, and then Batman's like, you try to stop the Justice League. You know, let me help you. And he's like, this is a non-killing way to do it. And the non-killing way to do it is much harder than the killing way to do it. And then when you unlock the heroes, then you get like a ping ping call, and then like they can come and sweep the whole area out. Like so, you can either kill Superman, or you can save Superman, and then you can call him later on to help you out, do something like a ultimate attack, like Superman's here, he comes in, beats everybody up, and he flies away. And then you know, by the end of the game,
I understand.
And by the end of the game, it's like, you know, you're on Batman's good side, and you think, okay, Amanda Wall's gonna blow your heads up, but then you find out Batman saved you by going to Amanda Wall and disabling the thing.
Just for you to.
just now, like, okay, your head's not gonna blow up because Batman saves you.
Just for you to turn out to be a.
And then it's like, because it's a 4-player open world game, it can be like, well, let's go get both of them. 2 of us go do the easy one, and 2 of us go do the hard one. Yes.
That makes me mad because of Arkham Knights. But okay.
I mean, Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what really drove me crazy was that Gotham Knights.
It wasn't 4-player.
No, it was 2-player. But
it was 4-player. And when you in the arena.
I really wish they had a 4-player open world mode.
Yeah, that's what we was hoping for.
Yeah.
This would be basic 4-player.
But Gotham Knights should have been the one that followed Arkham Knight, because Batman's dead in that world anyway, and they thought Batman was dead in Arkham Knight. So just make that world, and then let Suicide Squad be
a whole other world.
Not connected to Arkham at all.
That sounds like there's too much work.
Make too much sense is what it do. Make too much goddamn sense. Anyway, so we're talking about superheroes anyway. Let's talk about these trailers for the new stuff coming out. Let's go in order of release date. So the first one was Captain America. What are we thinking about Captain America, guys?
I need to watch the rest.
You didn't watch the rest of
them? I'm behind on Captain America. I ain't not gonna lie to you.
Did you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I seen it, but I don't remember.
I mean, fair, but same. I watched it too, and I'm like, okay, that was something. I remember there was a black dude. They showed Isaiah Bradley, and then
I still got my thoughts about Black Captain America.
What's wrong with Black Captain America?
They're trying to make America black. That's all it is.
I mean, we had a black president.
That's the point.
I mean, we built this country, man, on the backs of our ancestors.
We're not going to go political.
We're not political with Captain America. I'm sorry, excuse me. So what's wrong with it? I don't like it because it's Falcon. That's my problem. They got nothing wrong with Black Captain America.
The story, look.
I don't like it.
I just feel like they could chose someone else. I just feel like they could chose someone else.
You mean like, ooh, Bucky?
Sure.
No.
Sure. Let's go with Bucky.
No.
But no Winter Soldier.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hell no.
No.
You thought I really did that? No.
No, I mean, I get why they did it. I didn't like it when they did it in the comic books.
Completely different universe.
I didn't like it when they did it in the comic books. I'm like, okay, all right. Nothing against him as, well, I don't want Black Captain America. I don't like Falcon as a character. I don't like when War Machine takes over Iron Man. Stop letting sidekicks be the guy. I don't what?
You know what? This might be a hot topic since you say it, but I would have been more okay with War Machine being Captain America.
You know what? That honestly makes more sense.
I'm just saying.
Because he already had the Patriot armor.
And he already had the Patriot armor. He was already politically innocent, and he was also active service.
You know what? And I can honestly see him fighting Hulk better than Falcon.
Because that was the premise of Captain America as being an active service fighting the Third War at the time.
I can fucks with that. I honestly, that's a hot opinion I can fucking agree with, honestly. That would make more sense.
Instead of bird nigga. I'm sorry.
I don't get it. I don't like Falcon as a concept. It just didn't make sense. Captain America's friend is a bird thing hero.
Well, I wouldn't even call him a Falcon. I would have called him an eagle.
That's what I say all the time. Why is Captain America just making an eagle his own thing? It's weird. I just think it's weird when a grown man. You was friends with a grown man for years and he's gone now. And he's like, I gotta be the hero he was. And you take his fucking moniker. It's different when Robin becomes Batman.
Because he's a child.
Yeah, because
he's going to the
Flash. Kid Aquaman, whatever it's called. Aquaman, whatever it's Aquaman. It's a grown thing, but it's like... It's like if I something has to be in my job, and I'm like, I can't do it. Here's the keys to my truck. And you're like, I must do what Alex did. Like, you are a grown man. Why are you trying to step into my shoes? It's just weird. I don't like it. When grown men take up other monikers grown men had.
It would have been a good name, though.
Eagles fucking.
Eagle would have been.
And that was still the symbol of Captain the Shield.
He's still the symbol of America.
He's still his own person though. So I fucking.
And I ain't gonna lie. Even like I said. Even his character, I would have just rather it been a different actor on it.
I don't know about Anthony Mackie not being a good actor.
I didn't say he was a good actor. Wasn't a good actor. I just don't think. I don't like. We're gonna go back to what we said yesterday. So we're gonna make it to what we talked about yesterday. He's not Chad enough for me to be Captain America.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's not even on the homo take. That's just like. I expect a Chad to be Captain America. That's what Captain America was.
Yeah.
He was a fucking Chad. He was the ultimate Chad.
Yeah.
He was a Giga Chad. There you go.
And like Anthony Mackie's just like your big cousin or something. Like he
got
cousin vibes.
Yeah, he gives me like, well, don't smoke, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you get straight A's. That's all I get from him.
Captain America is though.
No. He's a Giga Chad that wanted war. That's all he was. Captain America wanted war.
He didn't want war.
Yes, he did. No, he didn't. He found himself loving war.
Is this the person who openly told me he had not finished watching all the movies and stuff? What's that Captain America movie you watched?
Don't worry about that. See, worry about the wrong thing.
Hey,
this man wanted war. Yes, I watched everything up until was it Endgame.
Oh, okay. Well, it is not too far. You're gonna miss Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't want war, man.
That nigga wanted war.
He did not want killing.
Why do you think that nigga retired? Because he wanted to get back into his time where he could say the N word and also fight war.
He gave a shield to his best friend who was a black guy. He was like, "Ooh, I can't wait to say nigga again." Like,
it's like saying that. Oh, well, you wanted the good ones. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is. Oh, you wanted the good ones.
Really?
What's funny is he said, really? That's all it was. That's some Uncle Ruckus shit, girl. Think about it. Uncle Ruckus was still a nigga in the time. He was like, you know, you one of the good ones. We like you, boy. And then you pass the nigga the moniker. I'm like, yeah, we're finna see this black boy do what white folks can't.
That was the stupidest shit.
Same definition of America being built on the back of blacks. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's got to be saved by the back of blacks. Or a black, excuse me.
I'm never recording this. I couldn't believe you just said this stupid shit. Okay.
100% dumb.
Next movie.
Was his forehead?
I'm going to go Superman. I'm not sure if Superman come out first. I think that's I think it's Superman, though. What do you think about Superman? Besides, you said he's not.
It's origin story?
Oh, yeah. Same thing. He ain't a Giga Chad enough. I'm sorry. He doesn't give me Superman. He gives me Super Clerk. I don't know.
Super Clerk?
Super Clerk, not Clark.
Yeah, Clerk. Like a
male clerk, yeah.
Mail clerk. I thought you meant like clerk at the store to give you your stuff.
No. Like he gives me mail clerk.
Like a mailman.
Yeah. Like all he's doing is delivering justice. You hear me? Killer's so unamused over here.
We make him laugh as we know he said something great.
Like I did that one time, like I did yesterday.
Yeah.
The fucking towel. Thank God that bitch was dry today. I was scared.
With all this stuff, I just don't give it a chance. Now, I will admit, when I saw Man of Steel, I was way more hyped to go to the movies than I'm seeing this one.
What was Man of Steel?
2013.
That's why I thought about the exact date that you said.
Yeah. 2013.
I was excited then for a good superhero.
I will say this is because that's the first time I saw Superman punching in the trailer. Like, that's the first time Superman ever punched anybody in the movie. Like, you saw him punch somebody. Before that, he would, like, throw people around, and then, like, he was implied to fight people, like, off screen or something like that. But they never showed the punch because they're like, oh, show kids fighting, then they'll fight each other at home and play fights.
They had GTA at home, it didn't matter.
I mean, don't talk about back in, like, the 70s before video games was a home console.
But you talking about 2013?
No, 2013, yeah, they had Superman punching. That's all excited about.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve's Superman, the old Superman, he didn't punch because they didn't want kids to be violent at home.
Yeah, 1970s version of a Giga Chad. My point exactly.
Anyway, I gotta see more. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm gonna go see the movie because I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not too keen on. Here's the thing. DC has been trying to catch up to Marvel since 2000. When did Green Lantern come out? 2011?
12.
2011, 2010? Whatever, anyway.
I'd say 12.
I think it's 10. 2011, 2010. And they've been trying to catch up with Marvel since then. Because Green Lantern, in case y'all didn't know, that Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds is supposed to launch.
11.
Yeah, they're supposed to launch their own universe. Green Lantern was launched like how Iron Man did it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it failed, and then they scrapped their universe, and then they created the one with Zack Snyder with Man of Steel 1, and then they came out with the Doomsday movie, and then the Doomsday movie, well, Justice League versus Batman or whatever, Superman versus Batman, and then they came with Justice League, Wonder Woman, so that kind of had a little life of its own. And they crushed that, and now they're doing this new universe. And I'm just like, get this shit together. And then throughout that time, they're still making these like standalone movies like Joker and that new The Batman movie. Is like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't understand. So I'm gonna give it a chance, but I have no hope for it.
You said who was following who? Who's behind who?
DC is trying to catch up with Marvel.
Interesting, because Marvel has also is younger than DC.
Yes. When Justice League came out, people, the average person said, "Oh, this is DC's attempt at the Avengers," which is really the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, my thing is that they had been trying to make superhero movies since the 1970s with Superman, and they made Batman in 1989. But they're not screening together until 2016. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had a whole like decade where Marvel was not making any.
But see, I think that's their attempt. Their attempt with Justice League is to kind of pull you in there with the culmination of all your favorite superheroes.
Yeah,
essentially.
But
none of those superheroes have any kind of real relation besides, but when I say relation, I'm talking about like a pull to the younger audience.
Exactly.
Because all of it's really tied to people that were older, reading the comics,
right,
and then seeing some of the stuff finally show on TV,
right,
for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And then you start seeing the mashups where they're teaming up and working together against some of your favorite villains. That's where they started to have those pulls. So that's where you had Superboy, Crypto, the Superdog. That's where you had Robin, Aqualad. Diana never had no fucking, like younger female behind her.
But see, it also like when they dropped Batman v Superman, I feel like they were trying to skip ahead. Like we need to go into. Imagine Captain America 1, and then the second movie is Captain America Civil War.
Or Cap versus the Avengers.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, well, I ain't got no strap on. So.
I feel like
Come back to it.
Yeah, I feel like they were.
Unpause.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to skip ahead. So you go from Captain America 1 straight to Captain America Civil War with no context of why Iron Man wants to fight Captain America, where the fuck Spider-Man came from. It's like, what? So them showing Batman and he had the Robin suit without the confetti on it, like, ha ha ha, like, if Joker killed him, it's like, which Robin is that? Was that Dick Grayson? Was it Jason Todd like we always know? Like, so that kind of fucked me up, like, y'all going too far. Just take your time. It's not a race.
But I feel like it wasn't necessarily about it racing with Marvel, for instance.
No,
it's just because
Marvel would race them.
No. I'm saying them trying to race and keep up with them. That's what I'm getting at. Because that's what the conversation implications are. But I'm saying it more along the lines of it's where they were trying to cultivate the audience's attention again because they kept losing it. You got to realize when all your superheroes are just basic superpowers, nothing super complex. There's not a power intertwined with another being in a different dimension somewhere else. Like we have those multiversal theories when it comes to why your power is the way it is and how it connects to someone else. Like for example, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Penny Parker, where all their powers are intertwined with Anansi, the first spider, spider superhero, whatever you want to consider it as. Like when you think of it like in the in-depth intertwining facet that way, then I feel like I'll be more engaged with Marvel. I feel like there's just a deeper level to the characters than what is just face value. Right. Batman, let's be honest, I do love him as a superhero, but all he is a rich playboy that knows how to fucking fight and throw in a costume. Let's just be honest.
Well, and yes, the great detective, he watched a couple of
He's just fucking rich, bro. Like rich buys you whatever information, access, and whatever else you want to know or want to learn. Yeah. So he didn't have to work a part-time job while he was in Tibet with the fucking monks. You know what I mean? But
meditation day. I'm gonna be late. Oh no, it's a monkey like that.
I'm gonna be late to my fucking job at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
that'd be fucking wild though. Teenage Batman trying to get to fucking monk training after he catching a pre-Joker in the streets like that.
Like someone just harassing somebody for no reason. Yeah, like. But you gotta realize, like that's why it doesn't feel DC only really accommodates to an older audience, or a spirited audience. That is, when I say spirited, I'm talking about comic book spirited, not spirited in the aspect of enthusiasm. So when you really think about it, it's no real relation to it. That's why they had to come up with all the Junior Justice League shit, I'm not.
Yeah, I would say the Teen Titans as the Teen Titans.
Nope, not even talking about Teen Titans.
No, Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Teen Titans because they're like, I guess because they're teens. They going through shit. And the adults are just so sure of themselves where they stand. It's not very interesting to watch. It's like we know they're gonna kill. But
they've been so sure of themselves for decades. Right. And then that's where the issue is, because now you having this teenage aspect of it that's relating to actual kids watching superhero shit. Yeah. Like the original Teen Titans from the early 2000s. Yeah. That show itself started to really pull, I would say, my generation of watching, right? Because when we related to some of these, aspects, and it felt like I'm looking at my older brother or my bigger cousins or whatever, trying to navigate problems that I truly don't understand. But see, now that I'm an adult, I can watch back to it and I can fully relate to what's going on because I've gone through some of those experiences and I've grown.
Yeah, I just think, when it comes to, Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman, they're like these pillars of personality. They know exactly who they are, and if they make a mistake, things are outrage. We want to see these people be
perfect.
Yeah, this perfect ideal in our head. I think because they were the first of so many, Batman is the first vigilante street superhero. Superman is the first like super strong superhero. Wonder was the first female superhero. Flash is the first speedster. You're perfect, and you gotta stay perfect, and that's why the teams are so interesting because they're allowed to not be perfect. But that's also why Marvel's allowed to be interesting because they were never perfect.
And they made that superhuman aspect. They made it with Marvel. That's why it connects to so many people. So many people are so interested because it has the true humanities there.
Right. They're not ideas. These are fucking humans. Tony Stark is a guy who suffers with alcoholism. Captain America is naive and he's out of time. He's
egoistic.
He's what?
Egoistic.
Yeah, and it's like in Thor is arrogant and shit, and it's like they have flaws from the jump. Superman had no flaws from the beginning. Batman has no flaws from the beginning besides being a psycho.
Well, both of them also just living double lives.
Well, that's another thing too. A lot of
characters
don't have another life. They're not pretending to be somebody else. Steve Rogers, everyone knows his face.
Besides Spider-Man. Because he's a team.
And that's why he's so interesting among all the people who don't have a secret identity. Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Hulk. Well, Hulk used to be on the fucking run anyway. Thor had one at one time, but
that was when he first came down. But that's because he was also trying to learn everything, like the world that he's in, Midgard. You know what I mean? So,
but I as far as Superman goes, this one coming out, I feel like I would give it a chance. I'm not going in with we're better than Steel or nothing. I was going to see what's the plan on doing. Because I mean, we are seeing a glimpse of what he plan on doing with this DC universe. Have you seen the Creature Commandos?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm almost done.
So.
I love G.I. Robot.
Yeah, G.I. Robot is the guy. We need G.I. Robot in this world. Like
no, we don't.
Yes, we do. We need G.I. Robot. Hey, maybe Elon would make a G.I. Robot.
Last thing I want to do is get dome pieced by a fucking microwave. I'm just saying.
Only if you are Nazi.
No, there's no current Nazis besides people that are.
We're not going political. We're not going political.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say we're not going to get political.
You weren't catching where I was going with that. But
well, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I would say that are not domestic, but that's beside the point. Okay. Because the white supremacist stuff. Yeah. Like, did you watch the episode?
I watched the whole season.
So the episode where G.I. Robot went to jail.
Yes. He was
in modern day when he saw the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I mean right there.
We need that. I'm sorry, I'm confused what you're talking about. why would we need that?
No. You're missing the.
No, I'm not missing
the war aspect of it. The implementation of it being used in modern day for modern reasons.
There's no modern reason. He listened to what they said.
Ukraine.
He didn't come in there and was like, oh, I see a flag, I'm gonna start shooting people. He sat there and listened to their rhetoric, and their rhetoric was still going on with the flag. It wasn't like, we have all these war pieces here, and,
this is an auction.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. He was like, nah, you gotta go. Like,
he was pleased.
He was like, okay, I didn't get this wrong. No. Anyway, moving on. But that's a preview of what James Gunn wants to do with this new DC world, which I feel like is to throw a lot into our faces at one time.
I'm down.
I don't want that too much.
If it's in the direction and the magnitude that Creature Commandos is in, I am down for it.
Superman gonna be that gritty and bloody and stuff. Superman gonna be that good.
Except if you're talking about bad Superman.
What's the trailer? I don't think that Superman's gonna be.
Oh, you talking about for
the movie?
The movie? Hell no.
I don't think he's.
No. I'm talking about if he showed up in this aspect.
I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
This is saying James Gunn is kind of like Kevin Feige. This whole new universe, same way Kevin Feige did the MCU. They do the DCU like that with James Gunn ahead. I'm like. We saw the superheroes in that movie. They had Hawkgirl, the black dude with the T on his face. They had
the black guy doing extra black face.
Mystery.
I know.
They had Guy Gardner and stuff. I'm like, how are they gonna put all those characters in a movie without explaining who they are? Or if you do explain it, waste screen time with these characters who have a fucking cameo, which I know they're not going to be a major part of the movie, and they're going to disappear. It's going to be confusing and unnecessary. But also, they're not doing the Superman origin. I don't think they're doing the whole story.
I mean, it's just like the Batman thing. It's so long and drawn out.
We got it.
Like you almost have over 50 years, even more than 50. Yeah, you have over 50 years of these introductions.
I honestly feel like at this point, more people know the origin of Batman and Superman than they do Bible stories. Like at this point, we've seen it. I'm serious.
I double down for that.
Yeah, I think if you go to a kid that's like 9 or 10.
Who's Moses?
Oh, is that the stuff that comes out of trees? No, that's molasses. Like it's like I'm pretty sure.
What did Noah have? The staff. It was part of the seed.
Like what was I honestly feel like we know it. We see Batman. We already see the pearls dropping. The crime alley. We see his parents going down. We don't really see more of it. We know already. So let's get on with the story. Even Spider-Man did it. With the most recent one, Tom Holland, we have no idea what his thing with Uncle Ben was that got him killed. But we just know there was an Uncle Ben, he's not here right now, and he's Spider-Man, and he feeling his fault. That's all we need.
The only one we needed was Miles Morales because he's a whole different...
No, Miles Morales is a whole different beast. No,
I'm saying that's what we needed. We needed that. We needed that backstory.
You just saw Black Spider-Man screaming like, hold on now.
Why?
It give me a whole Falcon Winter Soldier show playing how you can't Spider-Man.
Like even 2099, you needed to know what was his specific backstory. Why was he acting the way he was?
Anybody who's not Peter Parker, we kind of need a story. Like they gave a story for Hobie, they gave a story for Gwen. Anybody who's not Peter, we know Peter's story. We
know Peter and all of his origins.
Yeah,
like everybody from him.
Even the smallest different ones, we still know. Okay, yeah, same thing. He was uncle. That's all. But yeah, no, we don't need to see Superman's origin anymore. I hope they don't waste any time. I'm talking about not even a fucking line. I don't want to hear. Well, ever since you landed here, don't you fucking say that. We got it. We know he's an alien. Just move on.
Well, they sent you in here with something else in your space pod.
Yeah,
and they got to go back to your space pod.
I want the Fortress already a thing. I want him to be working at that planet already. I want all those things to be in line, and we're just gonna see some new thing pop up. That's all I want to see.
You know it's not gonna happen.
We do not. But the trailer got me to believe because most Superman trailers will show you Jor-El if they go to the origin story.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything about Jor-El. I didn't see Krypton blowing up. I didn't see none of that shit.
Not the spaceship.
I'm hoping we just going straight. I saw a big ass dragon. I have no idea what the fuck that's about.
I'm down.
But yeah, so maybe we're not going to do that. Maybe it's like the opening scene can fight a giant dragon in Metropolis. That'd be cool. Never seen Superman fight a giant monster on screen before. A giant monster?
I'm thinking about Invincible.
Oh yeah, that's a good show. That's a good show. Maybe that should be a different topic. The animation superhero stuff is really getting better than live action nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, at first it was like...
Cut that point.
Well, at first live action was better because it had better graphics, but now it's like...
In my opinion, it's CGI that's getting worse.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're just getting cheaper with it.
I think they're overworking the people and the people are leaving. And they just got to patch together what they got. And then sit it out. I'm real. Because people comment on Red Hulk, which I guess takes us to, back to that. But it's about how Red Hulk looked worse than the Incredible Hulk in 2008. And I'm like,
I don't know.
I think so.
Because from just seeing that trailer, I felt like it was okay.
The Incredible Hulk. You remember the Incredible Hulk?
You talking about when he was fighting
the Abomination?
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Impeccable time. Like that for it being in that time frame, that looks impeccable.
Right.
If I watch it again, I know it's old.
Yeah.
Right? But the difference in seeing that, I'm like, okay, I don't feel like it looks bad.
No, I don't think it looks bad. But
like him being red, I don't feel like that looks bad.
Well, they were playing like when that one scene he's like transforming like a fire around him, and I agree, it kind of like a video game cutscene.
I mean,
yeah, like a video game in-game sequence or whatever like that. It's like.
Now, I will say, Marvel's CGI has always been better than DC CGI. like if you do any comparison to any of your, I wouldn't even say your favorite movies, because some of your favorite movies are probably going to be your favorite because of how it looks. Yeah. But I'm just talking about like your bare minimum, your basic ass movie.
Well, okay, so
this just looks worse.
So what are we comparing it to? Like Green Lantern and even the Batman movies? Like there's not a lot to compare it to.
I mean, no, that's not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not that's what I'm saying. Fair.
Like any of the Batmans, any of the.
They didn't have CGI.
They didn't have.
Chris Nolan was like huge
on no CGI on realism. Yeah. So that's where like you can't really compare Batman.
Yeah.
You can't do Arkham Knight. Green Lantern. That's all. Yeah. Everything he does is CGI.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You know.
That shit, and it was terrible.
But like, let's say for example, you talk about Doctor Strange's movies. That shit be looking good. That shit be looking good.
I wish I could like do stuff still, because I would take an edible and just watch Doctor Strange and lose myself for 2 to 3 or 4 hours.
What was the other one? What was the other one? It was with it was more recent. It came out within like the last year or two. And had them going between
Multiverse of Madness.
No.
Doctor Strange.
It wasn't directly Doctor Strange. It was like his side of things, but I can't think.
He was fighting Scarlet Witch.
Not that. It wasn't him directly involved in the movie.
Oh, Spider-Man?
Asian guy.
Oh! That's the part of the
Yeah. But I'm talking about because they were going.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. They were going.
No.
I'm talking about the premise. Like they were going through multiple different. They were going through different universes. Oh, okay. I don't tweak it. Cut this out.
I said Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. All different universes. Multiverse of Madness.
We're different colors. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking. I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
I think I was high when I watched that movie.
Probably. No, I probably don't like that movie. Anyway. That movie.
So what you know.
That movie was. I'm honest with you. I kind of feel like it was a little bit of a letdown because.
So that's Shang-Chi?
No. Well,
both of them. Talking about
Multiverse of Madness. I wanted more of madness of multiverse.
I just like the colors.
Yes. Well, they were nice colors.
But like I said, CGI wise, that shit looked good.
Oh, yes, fantastic. No,
like,
not even question.
I haven't had any instance where I would sit there and say I did not like a Marvel movie because of how it looked. I can literally just tell you I love
I can say none of the movies, but I will complain about Secret Invasion until I get my money back, man. And that was a TV show. Did you see that? Did you watch that one?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking skip it. It was bad. It was really bad. Really bad.
Because like when I also think about like DC, for example, I think about Arrow, Flash. Yeah, Flash especially. Have you seen the series?
I stopped paying attention after season 5.
I'm surprised you.
How many seasons had it?
It's over. 9? It's over. Yeah, 9. Over 8. Yeah.
8 or 9. And they should end it at 3.
It was the same premise over and over.
No. The formula that worked for the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Then after that, they changed the formula and it did not work anymore.
But they also kept repeating the same.
No, they didn't, which is why it sucked. Because at that point, it sucked.
No, I'm not talking about the same thing as the early seasons. I'm talking about they kept repeating, it's someone faster. I lose my powers.
No, they stopped doing it. They stopped doing it.
They did it all the way up until current.
Somebody faster?
Always.
I mean,
first
came back, but I don't know.
First person was Saboteur. Then it was Thawne.
Well, it was Thawne.
Then it was Gone.
It was Thawne, Saboteur, and then the third one was.
It wasn't Thawne first. It was somebody before. It was.
No. It was the first one was Thawne. The very first scene was. Okay,
no. I'm just gonna fact check for myself.
No, it's Thawne, and then it was It wasn't Saboteur. Who was it? Reverse Flash? Not Reverse Flash. Zoom. They called it Zoom. Yeah. Zoom did Saboteur. And then in the 4th season, it was the Mind guy. And I was like, oh no, this is not good. It's not what is going on here. And I think the 5th season was the Locust dude. what his name was? The dude with the cricket noise. What is that? What's the thing? Cicada. That's what it was. Season 5 was Cicada. I'm like, oh, I'm out. Daphne kept watching it, but it got so bad. I just stopped paying attention. She had to inform me what was going on. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so Zoom was first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really all it's giving me right now. But Zoom is his evil counterpart from Earth 2.
Yep. Yeah. And then it was the Savitar, which was the tyrant version of Barry who was sick of being killed off and shit or whatever. Which I thought that was pretty good twist on it. I wasn't ready for that one. I mean, for real, I was like, oh shit. The Savitar was a whole different person in the comic book. He took the name Savitar. But I just the Flash TV show, a lot of TV shows, really. Supergirl started off strong, ended up getting kind of. I didn't watch Arrow because I don't want to watch Batman with a porn Arrow.
Oh wow! So check this out. Just to cap off on Flash.
Mm-hmm.
It was Thawne, Zoom.
Like I said.
Fight me. Thawne, Zoom, Trajectory, The Arrival, Savitar, Godspeed, Professor Clifford DeVoe.
That's the mind guy.
The Mirror Monarch.
Oh God.
August Hart or Godspeed.
Yeah.
Despero.
Yeah.
Meta Deathstorm. And the Negative Forces.
Yeah, I stopped watching after the Doctor, the blind dude, and that they said Cicada was on there.
I don't see it. Like this is literally an order.
Cicada was like the whole thing with his daughter coming back and forth to stuff in time.
Right.
That was season 5 or 6. Wow.
And that was DeVoe. It says DeVoe, also known as the Thinker.
Mm-hmm.
He was the main antagonist in season 4 and an overarching antagonist in season 5. Like this is in order by the seasons. Yeah. And then Ava McCulloch.
Oh.
Mirror Monarch.
Yeah.
Was the main antagonist of season 7.
Yeah. Because she but see, you see how he skipped those. He said season 4 and 5, and then season 7. Who was season 6?
Anti-Monitor.
Oh, the Clash of the Worlds or whatever. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, so the main ones was Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, the Thinker, Gorilla Grodd, Anti-Monitor, and then the Speed Force for season 7.
The Speed Force, whatever. Yeah, it was so fucking weird.
Which is Godspeed. That's all it is.
Well, it was like Godspeed was taking people's speeds and something like that. I don't fucking know.
But I thought Godspeed was that one where it was the white Flash dudes. Yeah, and then they were multiples.
I forget how to explain that. It was either he was moving so fast he was moving places, or it was multiple versions of him coming at the same time.
No, I think it was multiple versions of him coming back to the same time speed. Yeah. Because when you're talking about moving so fast, you're talking about after images. Yeah, no, it wasn't. He wasn't producing after images.
I stopped watching this one. It was past season 5. I stopped. I gave up on it. Well, we got it all the way off.
05 and 07.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, it was a 2015 version. It was god awful.
I don't even see it on here.
That nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to remember that one. Michael B. Jordan.
Because you have 94,
Miles Teller.
05, 07, and then you have Doom in 15.
Doom.
Doomed, the untold story.
Wow, they didn't even put it up there with the fucking. That's crazy. That's nuts. I'm for real. Look up, type in 2015 Fantastic Four. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, Fant Four Stick. Yeah. Well, the way they put it on the poster was like Fant number 4 and then stick at the end of it.
Four Stick.
Yeah, I call it Fant Four Stick. Passive aggressively call it Fant Four Stick for the rest of my life. See, I'm not looking forward to it. I don't care.
So, I think I remember this. Okay.
Yeah, it was god awful.
Because he was Mr. Fantastic, right?
Who?
Little white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever he's in a movie, he's the main. No, this is going to be bad.
Miles Teller? What other movies you see him in?
The main?
As the main person?
The main character? None.
It was another movie called, he did with Jonah Hill, he was selling guns. Black.
Oh, you talking about War Dogs.
Yeah.
No, that's different because Jonah carried that.
Oh. I think we should go to actors you just don't like. Because it's just a lot of actors you think are bad for the roles. Don't get me wrong. That movie was god awful, but it had nothing to do with him.
You talking about Fantastic?
Yeah, Fant Four Stick was terrible. But it had nothing to do with him as a
I'm
as an actor.
about War Dogs. I was like, War Dogs is good. War Dogs is really good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And then Killer Ozzy, you got any thoughts on Fantastic Four?
Oh no.
No thoughts. I feel like I'm a reporter.
It looked like a good move, but other than that,
Like I said, I'm willing to give it a try because the last thing I'd seen was
The 2007 one.
like literally 20 years ago. Like 18 and 20 years ago was the last time I'd have seen a Fantastic Four.
I saw somebody say, hey, if they do fuck it up, we got another 10 years. So it seems like every 2 years a Fantastic Four movie come out. Because 05, 15, 25.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny.
And then another Silver Surfer movie is going to come out in 2 years. Watch.
No, this one is technically the Silver Surfer movie.
I don't care.
Galactus in it.
Galactus nuts.
So Galactus was in the 07 when Galactus. Well, it was both Galactuses. Well, okay, this one's like it's gonna be a male Galactus, but the 07 version was a Death Cloud. So
we didn't know.
Huh?
We didn't know, like the gender of that Galactus.
Did you see the movie?
You said a Death Cloud.
It was a giant cloud.
You said 07.
Yes.
That was 18 years ago.
Right.
Nigga, I'm 26.
Right. I'm just saying. He said,
Nigga,
"Is it?"
You act like
No, he said, "Was it a female or a male back then?" I'm like, we don't know what the Galactus was.
That's what I was just asking.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
don't know the gender.
No, it's a big ass cloud with
Yeah.
hooks, like trying to hook onto the planet. I don't know. I can't tell you what it was. I'm for real. I'm gonna throw the clip in. It was a giant death cloud, killing everything. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this off with the last thing, which was the Thunderbolts.
I have no active thoughts.
No,
I want to give it a chance.
I'm giving everything a chance. I just
at this point I don't have any expectations. I don't have any.
I was excited until I realized that now that the plot seems to be just like the Suicide Squad.
Literally, that's exactly.
I was excited until then. I thought they had something else to plan for
But
them.
I don't want to just give it the Suicide Squad stamp of recreation. I just want to give it a chance.
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of disappointed because I kind of feel like it was just gonna be. Now it sounds like it's gonna be just a Suicide Squad for Marvel, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want that. I thought we were gonna do something different. I'm gonna still go see it, but.
I mean, I am too.
Sauce opinions?
no.
I thought he was gonna grab it. So
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm gonna go see it though. The last trailer just revealed too much of the plot, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's literally the plot of the first Suicide Squad movie. Like, if you read the first Suicide Squad movie, did you watch the first Suicide
yes,
Squad?
I did. You talking about what Joker was in it?
Yeah,
I enjoyed that one.
I think everybody was shitting on Jared Leto way too much.
Joker?
Yeah, they were shitting on him way too much. Like, oh, the movie's bad because Jared Leto's Joker is terrible.
It wasn't about him.
It was. And I'm just saying, like, bro, he was in the movie for like 6 minutes. How he ruined the movie in 6 minutes? Like,
No, in my opinion, he did his job.
he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I had no problem with it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a thorough Joker. Hence the Joker movie. Damn, it was two of them that's really But
I hate the Joker.
yeah, guys, that's going to be the conclusion of tonight.
What's wrong with the Joker movie? You liked it?
No. I'm saying I enjoyed the past 2 Joker movies.
You watched the other one?
Yes.
How was it?
Oh, you talking about the most recent one?
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't watch that one. I haven't seen that one yet.
Joker Philadelphia.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch that one. I did not watch.
No, the first one was a good movie. It didn't have to be a Joker movie.
No, it's talking about Suicide.
No, the first Joker movie didn't have to be a Joker movie.
Which one are we talking about?
The first Joker by himself Joker movie. Joaquin Phoenix dancing down the stairs.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a good movie, but it didn't have to be the Joker. It could have been anything. They could have called it Bozo's Revenge, and it'd been just as good.
No.
So explain to me why that movie had to be tied to DC's Joker.
Well, I'm not going to tell you why it should have been or why it needed to be tied. I'm going to just tell you why I think it was a good movie.
No, I know it's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it didn't have to be tied to a comic book property.
No, I enjoyed that it was.
Why?
Because I enjoyed the psychopathy of it.
But it didn't have to be. It could have been a movie on its own. It could have been like Taxi Driver or any other movie that's just a standalone good-ass movie. It didn't have to be tied to Batman's big ass.
No, I just feel like it was good even though
if you had changed that movie to make the kid be I'm
not arguing.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing that.
I'm just saying that if you made the kid like a young hamburglar and call it Ronald McDonald's.
Like, let me throw this in there. What was Joker's true origin?
The original.
I think I just said true origin.
He was a failed comedian and chemist who had to make some money fast for his wife or his family. And the Red Hood, this mafia group paid him to be the Red Hood and go steal, let him into his old job at Ace Chemicals so they could steal some chemicals. And then he tried to show Batman he wasn't who he was, pulled his head up, the helmet off, and fell into the vat of chemicals and became the Joker. And then he found out in different origins his wife dies or wife leaves him or something like that, but it's like he did all this stuff to save his wife and his wife was gone anyway, so it's kind of like the joke. Like that's the joke that made him go insane. Now, that's it. That's usually
now we're talking about like a multiversal theory because there's still multiversal theories in DC as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that as one of his origins.
Yeah, but so this is the fucked up part. The second movie ends with him. Spoiler alert for anybody who wants to watch that terrible movie. Everybody says it's terrible. I didn't watch it, but everybody else says it's terrible. But it ends with him dying. Mm-hmm. And it turns out this Joker guy wasn't the Joker we come to be in Batman's world. He just inspired a young kid who ends up become the Joker later on. Because Bruce is like 10 in this world. Mm-hmm. So, how is Joker, this old ass man, terrorizing this 10-year-old who eventually comes to be a 25-year-old man? And that time Joker's like 58 and he's like, no, that makes sense. So they had to change it where Joker, the Joker we know of, is actually inspired by this Joker. So it's like, so this was 2 hours, this is 2 movies worth of nothing. Like what?
That's fine by me.
But see, doing all that to me is like you broke your back to make it part of the Batman universe. It's like you
talking about the one I'm talking about, or you talking about the second?
Both of them didn't need the scene with him at the gate. Oh, I might be your older brother. We didn't need that scene. We didn't need the scene of him bothering Bruce Wayne's dad at the fucking urinal. We didn't need that. None of that. That did not add to the movie at all. The parts that made that movie memorable.
Side note before you can continue on about the memorability of memorable.
Yeah.
Anyways, words. I don't think that you have that much access to these people.
What you mean?
Like Bruce at the gate and the father at the urinal. I don't think you have nowhere near that much access to billionaires.
Yes.
Like that? No.
Well, I mean, Luigi proved it, but yeah.
First of all, I think that we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. I'm just saying, like, there's no reason if you took those 2 scenes away and it had nothing to do with the Batman like that. The scene with him killing the dude on stage on the camera, him imagining talking to Zoe whatever her name is, Zazie Beetz, that makes the movie a really good movie. It's like Fight Club. Like it didn't need to be tied to Batman and the DC universe. It's just a good movie. And there's nothing wrong with being just a good movie. It was just why tie it
They
to?
want their money back.
Say what?
They want their money back.
That's a good point.
In my opinion, Killer is on the song. Hold on, but that's besides the point, though. That's besides the point. I just feel like it was still a good movie.
No, it's
like
it's
for
like
it to
that
be
movie.
for it to be tied for Joker. Now it'd been different if the disclaimer at the end of the movie was, oh, well, he just was some copycat, or he just started to have the psychopathy to where he became a copycat because he wanted to be a comedian just like the same guy.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
a comic book thing, right?
Yeah.
Like an idea, something like that. Like how some people find shit on forums where they end up starting developing ideologies that way.
Right.
It'd been fine if that was like the caveat as a breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, just a disclaimer. This is not the real Joker. You know, I would
Yeah.
have been fine with that as well. But even with the idea that this is a Joker in another universe that is like this, that's how he becomes to be. So be it.
No, no, you're wrong. It'd been a great.
Oh, I see what you mean by the age. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if this Bruce grows up to be Batman, this Joker's old as fuck.
Because he runs around. Well, he wouldn't be old as fuck. Because I feel like I just feel like he looked poorly, ill-advised in health at his age.
Okay,
I want to say
even
he
if
was no
he's
more than his 30s.
okay, even if he is 35, just straight up 35, Bruce is no older than 9 or 10. So Bruce becomes Batman 25, roughly. So what is that? A 16-year jump, 15-year jump?
Sure.
So add 16 years to my age right now. I'm
Mike
not
Tyson
running.
would still beat our asses,
I'm not
so
trying to
if
run
he's
around and
68,
fight no 35-year-old man.
65.
I'm 50-something years old. Fuck you. I'm going home. I got sciatica. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not
But
doing this shit.
I get it though, but you also got to remember, Joker also got to a point to where he was grooming people to be like that.
No, yeah, that's
He's
true
the
too.
exact same way.
Yep, that's true.
Like, he might have. I ain't gonna hold you. If that was the real Joker for that time era, I'm not gonna lie to you. That man was running unchecked for a while. He would have had to run.
Yo, he been running Gotham.
Exactly.
He been the ruler of Gotham.
But then that would also fit with a lot of areas where Joker actually like can waltz into anywhere, and regardless of what level fucking villain you are, you still have a reference for the man.
But also, this Joker that we're talking about, this Elseworld Joker,
Yeah.
it's not. It's like he doesn't get the idea of the real Joker's philosophy down. This Joker is a victim of the system. The other Joker was not the victim of the system. That nigga could have went to a fucking warehouse and got a real job and do some stuff. Mm-hmm. My nigga's like, I want to be a comedian. You know, like, okay, like you could have. The other Joker was mentally ill before he even hit the fucking chemical.
Mm-hmm.
So this Joker was really just a victim of systematic failure of Medicaid and
Which I also feel like
I'm saying
which I feel like
I'm saying like he's slipping through the cracks of the system of like, hey, this guy has mental illness problems. Obviously, he needs help, and no one's helping him. That's an issue. The other Joker was a regular dude who had a really shitty day and became the Joker. And he's like, well, fuck everybody else. I'm going to burn this city down. Like, that's different than, oh, no, I really need help. Mental health is an issue versus, yeah, no, I tried to live a regular life. Fuck y'all. Like, you know what I mean? It's two different things. So, Joker is chaos incarnate. When I see that other Joker, I see a victim. I don't see chaos. I see he needs a handshake and a place to live and mental health care. That's different.
Like,
I'm not trying to help Batman's Joker.
I'm trying to think of it. I'm still
I'm running from that nigga. That nigga is scary.
I can't get this little cough up. Look, so I'm still running with the theory of it being multiversal. If it's under the script multiversal for Jokers, I'm not gonna lie, I will subscribe to this one. Like, I will subscribe to see how that shit pans out.
I don't want to watch that Joker because I want to watch Joker get his teeth knocked in because he's evil. This Joker isn't evil. He's sad. I don't want to see a sad clown. I want to see the evil, crazy clown. Not the, hey man, you need a biscuit or something? Like, I don't want to think that. I want to think that nigga, oh my God, he's 5 steps ahead of Batman. No, this Joker's just like, I kind of fell into killing a dude. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, they were being assholes on the train and I defended myself. I apologize. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the Joker I know. The Joker I know is like, oh, you fellas want to be assholes, okay?
But see, I don't know why, but I just want to see the spiral. I just want to see
right, smile, nigga.
I want to see. I just want to see the spiral of the one that was failed by the systematic. You know,
I don't, because it's sad. That's why it was a drama.
But see,
it's sad. I don't want to watch it.
In my opinion, I don't think he was too sad after he started popping folks at the interview.
No, he wasn't. He was letting out his anger and frustration and stuff, but that's relatable. That's
I want some more relatable.
I don't want to see a person relatable who's supposed to be the villain. That's not how that works.
Fuck all that.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
If you're a psychologist and you're watching this and you're trying to evaluate me, leave me alone.
That's too relatable. I'm gonna say it. That's too relatable in a that's really sad kind of way. Like Killmonger, right?
Sure.
We got Killmonger. We understood.
Yeah,
we raised in our protective hoods and shit. We can see him, but at the same time, we're like, okay, Black Panther, get him. I can't do that with Joker. I can't go. I can't see him going, with his little 6-shooter shit, and then imagine. Okay, so just imagine. Let's just thought experiment. That Joker lived. He's 50-something years old now. He's been fumbling through this supervillain life this whole time with his mental illness, and then big ass, muscular, scary Batman come down. Who you rooting for at that point? You gonna root for Batman?
No.
Exactly, because it's like don't touch him. He's obviously mentally handicapped. Helped him.
I forgot it mental hand. I want to see him pop the fuck out. I want to see him crash out like he been doing.
But he can't do that on Batman. You think that dude can fight Batman?
This is a different universe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
This man, 20 extra years to prep for this shit.
No, man, I want to see the Joker that's prepared for Batman's bullshit. I want to see the Joker that got the vat of acid ready for him and hog time and got the laughing gas and the acid on the flower and shit.
I want to see Joker fall into Ra's al Ghul's pit.
Why would you want to see that? That happened. That happened.
Put that in the movie.
That happened. Yeah, that literally happened. Him and it was called Batman Death of the Family.
No. Death of the Family was for Red Hood.
That's Death in the Family. Death of the Family was a different thing. Death of the Family was when he Joker revealed to the other superheroes that Batman works with that he knew the location of the Batcave the whole time. And Batman told them I think one time we was fighting before he got the first Robin. The one time we was fighting, I found a calling card at the Batcave. So he always knew he had kidnapped Alfred from Bruce Wayne, from Wayne Manor, to show him that I knew that the whole time. Yeah. So, now it wasn't Death of the Family. It was like something called like the End Game or something. It was pretty much, it ended so badly. Bruce Wayne and Joker were both presumed dead, and Commissioner Gordon had to take over be Batman for a while.
Yeah, I remember
which was not great at all. But then he came back. Batman had to come back, and Joker had to came back too. They both were like talking to each other, but they both fell into a Lazarus pit and came back to life from after that bullshit happened. But they both were like hiding. Bruce Wayne had grew a beard, so they might recognize he was Bruce Wayne. Joker lost his white skin, so he like a regular human now, but he looks kind of weird and had the big smile on his face. But they talked to each other every now and again and was like, is that the Joker? You know, so Batman came back, obviously, and then Joker was like, well, I guess I'm coming back too.
Because Death in the Family, that's my shit.
Death in the Red Hood?
Red Hood's always been my favorite Robin.
It's because he got guns?
It's because of the way that he wanted to handle situations. He wanted to put an end to this stuff.
That's the only like anti-hero person like with Killmonger and Winter Soldier. Red Hood's the one I agree with because you really should kill some of the people. Don't get me wrong.
Agree with?
I agree with him. Yes.
Okay.
No, because they're all fucking crazy. They're insane. You put down mad dogs. That's what Rorschach said in Watchmen. You put a mad dog down. They can't learn any better. They not. What are they doing in Arkham Asylum? They're not doing. They're not doing trust exercises and like, let's get to the problem of your trauma. He's like, bitch, I'm crazy. Like it's no, it's no,
like there's no rehabilitation.
That's not happening here. I've never seen even Spider-Man villains have arcs where they're trying to be like Sandman has a daughter. He's trying to be a regular dude.
And then
he's trying to be an Avenger.
He twists really far back.
And then he's like, oh, but I gotta go back because they pay him more money or whatever. You know, so whatever. Electro had an arc where he was trying to be a regular dude. I lost my electric powers. Okay, I'm good.
What was the alligator dude? What's his name again?
Connors?
Yeah, it was Doc Connors.
Yeah.
What was his villain name?
Lizard.
Oh,
Most of Spider-Man villains are. They just named after animals. Rhino, lizard, vulture. Yeah.
Fair.
Scorpion.
Fair.
But
Goblin.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even him,
But-
like everybody.
Because he was just a scientist just trying to figure out how to help humans.
Literally
you know,
just trying to
be
grow
able
his arm back. He's like, I'm tired of jacking off with the wrong hand. I want my other arm back. That's all he was trying to do.
Kill him.
That's all he was trying to do. And then what the fuck happened? He turned to a villain, and he's like, it's like a drug almost. Almost like he's he's fiending for the high of being a lizard. You know, like so.
Yeah.
All of them, even Green Goblin and Ock, have had their moments where like, I'm not going to be evil. Nobody in Batman's fucking Rose Gallery takes the time and goes, I don't want to be evil anymore.
Except for
What? That's not true.
Quinn.
Fuck that. You know what? Fuck no.
Harley Quinn at a couple points in Batman history.
I'm gonna say this right now about Harley Quinn.
She has tried to
I'm
not be on some
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Harley Quinn. This is like a scorching fire take. She wanted in. She wanted in as long as she was willing to ride his dick. And then the moment she was done with it, it was, oh, I'm a victim of this. Bitch, you telling me you was blowing up churches and shit, and you was like, oh, I'm a victim. He beating me.
No. So, I know exactly what you mean, but I'm talking about absent of Joker, though. Because there were moments
Yeah, but...
Harley absent of Joker, she was actually, like, genuinely fucking over.
Okay, that's cool. But at the same time, that doesn't erase the fact that you used to do crazy shit. And you know it's not because Joker sought her out, right?
I mean,
her origin story, she seeks him out. She's
yeah.
excited about this supervillain stuff. She seeks him out. He's crazy. He's terrible for her life. But bitch, you chose that. That was your choice.
calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Start wilding up the other audience members.
Sorry. Because Joker's my favorite villain. And everyone want to treat him like he's some kind of weird predator and was it like,
I'm not gonna say he did not take advantage of Harley at some point.
of course he did. He's a sociopath. My problem is he's the villain. You came after him. So bitch, you made your choice.
But the thing is, every time Joker was present ever, that's when she always reverts. That's all.
Well,
it is.
I mean,
it's just like a girl with no fucking direction. This is gonna hit home for some of y'all. A girl with no direction and
Falling for the wrong nigga.
Falling for the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
And every time he's involved with anything, she wants to just genuinely be involved because she feels like she has a place there. She can change this person. She can, fulfill this person so that they won't have to keep seeking these things out.
Right.
But yeah, that's never. First of all, we all knew that was never Joker. But that's how she was.
Yeah.
But like I said, Harley, in my opinion, she's one of the only peanuts in.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Because even Ivy. Even what's it, Ivy, right?
Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Yeah. She was the same way.
And it's fucked up.
There's times when she was.
And then
not
all Harley did. At this point, it seemed like Harley Quinn is just a groupie for Batman's villains because she can fuck Joker, then she went on to fucking Ivy.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, can you just not be fucking one of his villains at one point? Just be your own person.
I mean, that's quite villainous. If you ask me.
I'm just saying, because the shit pissed me off when everybody was like, somebody would show a clip of old Harley and old Joker and be like, couple goals, and they go, oh, that's not couple goals, he's physically abusive. I'm like, him hitting another sociopath is the least of your worries. This man kills children, and you worry about him hitting his equally crazy ass girlfriend? The fuck what is wrong with people?
That he kills children.
He straight up killed a Robin with a crowbar. He beat him to death. He is a child.
He also blew him up.
I didn't get that part. But, somehow the bomb thing going off is not as personal as looking a kid in the face with a crowbar and then cracking him. The bomb is like,
don't say it like this.
Beep, the boom. I mean, if you had to, it's just guts you had. If you had to kill a kid, if you had to do it, would you rather look him in the face with a fake crowbar and go smack, or would you go beep, look at him, when I look at him, just go, a bomb and goes off?
I could have sworn he beat the shit out of him and left him in the warehouse.
I'm saying you had to pick one or the other. Which one would you pick? Now look in his face.
I'm not doing this so much. We can talk about this off. Hey, guys, it was wonderful having y'all tonight.
I'm just saying, Joker's a monster. So why are we looking for? He's obviously not relationship goals. He's not people goals. Why are you looking for him talking about some? But they're crazy for each other, and that's what's perfect. They both fucking insane. That's what's perfect about them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, y'all. I got heated. People talk about Joker, Harley Quinn. That's my hot topic.
That's my bread and butter.
Yeah, I mean, Joker's my favorite. He's my favorite villain because he's like everything's a fucking joke. Everything's terrible. But all right, guys, that's it. We probably cut a lot of bits out. So please enjoy our podcast. We will return another 2 weeks from now, maybe. Probably another 2 weeks. Maybe after our whole opinions about Captain America after we go see it, right, Killer? All right. So the next time, guys. Peace.
Peace.